Good morning from the land of the frozen desert. Cold and windy again. Current game plan is 15 miles from here is the next water source, is a fire station. I've got about 1.5 liters on me, so that's a little bit of a stretch. And I think try to meet up with my buddy Puvo for tonight. So I'm going to try to get all the way to Lake Hughes Road, which is about a 23-mile day, and then he might be able to pick me up after work. I stay the night at his place, get showered, changed, and then we can hit the road again together for a few days starting tomorrow morning. So that'll be kind of cool. So I think that's the current game plan. Crossing Bouquet Canyon Road, and then we're back to some uphill. Yeah, San Francisco Road, 13 miles. I think that's where the fire station is, somewhere there, I think. And I found a water cache just on the other side of the road. A bunch of full ones. I think I'm just gonna take a little bit just to make sure I can get all the way to the next water. That's Bouquet Reservoir down there. Still going higher and higher and higher. I think we're about done with the first long uphill climb for the day. And now it's going to be mostly all downhill for the next 9 miles or so. And that'll get us all the way down to the fire station. I feel like there's not much going on in this section. I'm just kind of mindlessly cruising. The terrain's pretty easy. Uphills were a little steep, but once you get to the downhill, you can cruise kind of quick. Most of it's kind of flat and easy to walk on. I don't know, just kind of cruising it today. I'm at a spot where there's a bench, nice rest break, and there's like a leaderboard here. Wyona Divide 50. I'm guessing this is like a 50-mile race or something that people have been keeping track of in their times there. That's kind of cool. But I'm taking a break. We got like 6 more miles or so till we get to the fire station. There's the trail cutting through the mountain. This whole day is exact same scenery. Down there and around the corner is the little town of Green Valley. There's like a little convenience store gas station thing there that I'd like to drop into, but it's like 2 to 3 miles up the road. The trail's gonna cross down over there somewhere, and that's where the fire station is. So we got about 1 mile of trail from here. We're making good time, so I've got the time to wander into the little town. I'd like to get into somewhere and buy some snacks and a cold drink. Sounds awesome, but I'm debating whether it's worth trying to walk in there, or I don't know if I can get a ride easily enough or something, so I'm thinking about it still. Made it. San Francisco Road. We're gonna take a left here. And it's like a 0.1 or a 0.2 just down to the fire station, and that is our water. Should be a water faucet there on the building. This is like the residential part of the fire station. Non-potable water. I think this is my water source. Just a quick update. I got a hitch into the little town here, Green Valley. So we're at the Green Valley Market. Waited about 5 minutes to get the hitch, so that wasn't too bad. We'll try hitching back, but it's only like 1.5 miles, so it's not too bad to do the road walk. I definitely got a lot of time to burn, so I'm gonna go into the store here. It's just a little gas station quickie mart, and I'm just gonna load up on some good snacks and stuff and probably take it back to the fire station and eat it up there. Made it back to the fire station, picnic table, hangout area. It was pretty easy going back and forth, relatively speaking. I think it took less than 5 minutes or so either direction. So here's all the snacks. I'm gonna eat these real quick and then keep chilling. I got time to burn still, so I'll probably be here for a bit, and then we'll be hitting the trail later. And we're getting back on trail. That was a great little stop. It was cool that I had the time to burn there. I spent just a little over 2 hours there, hanging out, chatting with other people. Overall, easy hitches to get in and out. Get some snacks at the little gas station market, and then you can get back on trail. So from here we got about 7.5 miles to Lake Hughes Road. The first 2 miles are going to be uphill, and then it's kind of downhill into the road from there. I got a belly full of food and waters and drinks and stuff, so probably be a little sluggish getting uphill. Might be a little bit of grind there. Packed out a liter of water, and the next water source is like 3 miles in or so. There's a cistern, but it's got some dead animals floating in it, so definitely filter that stuff. Here's where the trail's going, cutting up to the top of there. Oh, just about made it to the top. There's looking back down towards the Green Valley area. Crossing this dirt road, going just a little bit up that way, I guess, and then on the other side. There's looking out. Whatever direction that would be, east, north. Mojave Desert area. Yeah. Those are the plains we're going to be crossing in a couple more days. And then following that ridge over to Hatchapee's up there somewhere. This is going to be the last water source for the day. Here's the large concrete cistern. The little metal trapdoor on top. And it's full of water down in there. I think I only need maybe a half a liter, so it'll give me the rest of the day. We're into the final descent. Less than 2 miles to the road crossing. We made it. We're at Lake Hughes Road. Got picked up by Puvo and hanging out at his place. So let's go figure out. We got a couple things to work out. We're gonna get dinner. I literally have a whirlwind laundry list of things to do, and laundry is one of those things. So let's head back to the house and get some stuff taken care of. Let's do it. So I got shower done, laundry's going. I'm just doing reorganization for what my food stuff looks like. It looks like another 2.5 days to Hikertown. 2 days hiking with Puvo. We'll be doing like 12-mile days, and then it looks like about a 6.5-mile day for the third one, just to get the rest of the distance done to Hikertown. Got some nice dinner and beer. Got some chili and some cornbread going on, so this is good. We're just organizing the rest of our gear and stuff and getting ready for going out hiking with a buddy. All right, I think that's gonna do us for tonight. I've had a lovely time, a good dinner, organized a lot of stuff. Puvo and Kelly, thanks for having me over. This has been a great treat to stay the night at a real house and get taken care of, real shower and everything, so thanks again.
Best hotel you'll stay at.
Yeah. So we'll see you guys at the Borden as we hit the trail
and we'll spend the next 2 days hiking with Puvo so he can get some real experience out on the PCT with us. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the morning.
Good morning. We are sitting down for breakfast. I had an awesome, comfortable night's sleep last night. I got a lot of videos and stuff taken care of and uploaded, so it's been great to get everything charged and all that stuff. So Puvo, again, thanks for having me over.
Yep, anytime.
It's been a good stay, and I'll show you what I got for breakfast here. Lovely little home-cooked meal is always much appreciated. We'll do a catch-up here on my game plan, now that I think I've got it all kind of figured out for the next bit. Starting from like where we were at on the LARV resort. We went these distances to a tent site, did the big 23-mile day yesterday into the Lake Hughes Road. This is where we're going to be hiking with my buddy Puvo. So we got him for the weekend, so Friday, Saturday, we're going to do these 12.5-mile days through Sawmill Camp. And then he'll be dropped off Pine Canyon Road. Actually, I'll be with him there. Come back to the house, stay the night there, and get cleaned up, refreshed, recharge everything. And then that next day would be Sunday morning, get back on trail. It's just a 6.5 miles will get us into Hikertown. So I'm going to plan on chilling at Hikertown all day on Sunday. I'm going to get my resupply and stuff knocked out when I'm back at the house here and not have to resupply in Hikertown. So the next couple days will take us all the way to Tehachapi. This is going to be the night of the full moon, and I think there's going to be a whole bunch of hikers that are all hiking out on this day. So this is going to be a huge night hike from Hikertown to the water cache, through the Mojave Desert, the LA Aqueduct, and all that fun stuff. And that's going to be about a 17.5-mile night hike there. I'm going to try to camp somewhere around the water cache. And then tenting options here are kind of limited, so it's only going to be like a short 14.8-mile day to a random tent site somewhere as we're getting closer to Tehachapi. That'll leave a 16.8 to actually getting into town there. And then I'm looking at taking a 0 once we get to Tehachapi. So that's what that next kind of stretch looks like. Alright, I think it's about time. We're done with everything here at the house, so we're going to head out, back down to the trail so we can start today's adventure. Alright, let's hit it.
Let's go.
And we're back on trail. Today's going to be awesome. We're shooting for like a 12.5-mile day. Getting to a camp. Starting out with an uphill climb. First water source is like 1.5 miles in, so that's not too bad. Small stream, but it's reported that it's still flowing. So, off we go. We'll see if Puvo survives.
Friday the 13th.
Yeah. There's an interesting little cave off the side of the trail. Kind of looks like it goes back there a ways. Very interesting. Here's another little cave that Puvo spotted just right off the side of the trail. And this almost looks like it's been dug this way. Like an exploratory cave or something from mining. But there's a little thing here about hiker poetry. Interesting. Cave number 3 on the side of the trail. These have definitely got to be old, like 1800s exploratory mine caves dug out. These could go back, you know, who knows how far. A couple 100 feet back or something before they gave up or whatever. Made it to the first water source. We got a little spring here trickling. We're gonna load up here. The next water source was something like 6+ miles away. I can't remember exactly, but this is gonna be good enough for now. Good rest break. We're about halfway through the climb. All right, we're loaded up on water, heading back out. I'll just double checking the water sources ahead. Water source at 6 miles looks like it's not that great, so we're gonna go 9 miles from here to the next water source. So I've noticed like 1 or 2 of these before, these little, it almost looks like it's a fruiting on these trees, but yeah, Puvo was saying maybe it might be something where like a wasp will like lay eggs in there or something in the tree, like has a reaction, and that just kind of turns into a little incubator for the next generation of wasps or something, but I don't know what that is. I don't know what kind of tree this is.
Yeah, because this is a little acorn tree.
Interesting though. we're done with the big hill climb for the morning. I think that was like 3 miles or so, at least, going up. So now it's just little ups and downs for the rest of the day. I think we're still getting just a little bit of elevation, but it's going to be much, much easier all the way to our camp for the night. We're just preemptively patching up a little hot spot on Puvo's heel here.
You're being too nice. It was already ripped open.
Yeah. Make it all better. Here's another view. Just looking into my future, I'll be crossing the desert kind of over in that way a couple of days from now towards the wind farms. Got a 2-ship of the Ospreys going into somewheres. There's the first one. There's the second one. Getting into an area now that's definitely been burned out. A lot of dead tree remains here. Getting some good scenery today.
Mostly me.
And mostly of your back.
On that side.
Yep. Just on the side of the trail here, I think this is a massive poodle dog bush. There's a bunch of it, and this whole area is burned out. There's a bunch of poodle dog bush over there. Yeah, there was a bad fire here somewhat kind of recently. This is the most poodle dog bush I've ever seen on trail. This, the whole field, this is all poisonous, do not touch plants. This would have been a cool, like, pine forest, but this whole thing is, yeah, this whole area is just all burned out. Poodle dog bush everywhere. Getting back into some areas with some trees. Here's looking back a little bit. You can see the trail in the middle, and you can just see all these trees are all burnt out. And then there's definitely a mark where there's all normal trees again. And good overlooks into the desert. More burnt out trees. We're getting pretty close to our water source, and then from there it's only another 2 miles from the water to the camp for tonight. So a little bit more for today. Made it to our water source. Looks like it comes out of this big fire hydrant valve, but if we operate it slowly, we should be able to get a decent, easy to manage trickle out of it. So we'll fill up here. There's our turnoff. Sawmill Campground, 1/4 mile, a little bit further up here. We've arrived, Sawmill Camp. There's me set up right there. Puvo's working on his. We got a good number of people here, and there's probably more coming in behind, so I'll go over and socialize for a little bit as we get set up here. We'll get dinner going. Just added some water to my cup noodles. I still got 2 of these, so I might have both of them just tonight. I'm doing resupply like tomorrow when we're back in town anyway, so. Puvo, you survived the first day hiking. How do you feel?
I'm tired.
Tired? He's only got a couple blisters on his feet. We'll take care of them. Get some food going here in a little bit. And I think that's gonna do us for today. It's been awesome hanging out with Puvo, getting reunited, catching up a little bit. We haven't seen each other much in the last 10 years plus or so. So we're gonna continue hiking with Puvo on day 2 tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.